Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Challengers.
from Z-Man Games and One More Time Games.
Yes.
So, none of the descriptions of this game, a quick 10-second introduction of this game is never going to do it justice.
Never.
This game is a super fun one-on-one challenge event for 1 to 8 players. How does it play? You shuffle up your deck and you deal out one card, like playing War. That makes it sound super terrible. Let me tell you, don't think of it that way at all. It is like that, but with deck building and with one-on-one challenges and with getting trophies and everything. But when you're playing with like a group of like 6, 7, 8 people, you're going to rotate between tables.
It's a tournament style.
It's like tournament style, which is why it's challengers. So you're going to have a mat, and each of you is going to sit at one end of this mat, and you're going to basically play cards where everything battles against everything. You know, you might have cats fighting against clowns fighting against sharks with lasers fighting against a T-Rex.
All sorts of themes going on here.
Yes. And so to set up this game, you are going to choose, I think, 5 of the themes in the box. With what comes with the base game box, we have basically taken out the 40 cards related to Haunted House. So we don't have things like the werewolf or the ghost or the skeleton, which I love this theme, but hey, we got to take something out, and it was the easiest one to take out. Laura says, oh, are we playing this at Tennessee Game Days? Yes, we are going to run a Challengers tournament at Tennessee Game Days. Now, here's the thing. We have never played this 2 players.
I know, so it'll be a new experience.
I am sure, I'm almost positive that this game is going to be better at 8 players. However, I'm still interested in trying it out at 2.
And we want to show it off. We first played this back in April, and we really, really liked it. We
loved it.
We played it with 6 or 7 people, and it was awesome. It was a really cool game. And
but with a name like Challengers, and when it was described to us, we're like, and he's like, oh, this is like War. And I'm like, what do we get into? No, it's super fun. Trust me on this.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of it involves the drafting and culling of your team, of your challenge team.
Yeah.
And my challenge team is going to go up against Steph's challenge team, and it's really a lot of fun. So, let's take a look at one example game board. So all of these are the neoprene mats with the nice stitching along the outside, so it's not going to wear down. There are 4 in the box.
Yes.
When you are playing, you are going to be assigned a player card based on player count. The card that you get will tell you where your matches are and which side is going to be your side of the bench, and which deck of starter cards that you're going to get. All of the starter card decks are the same. One minor note, either we had a miscut with the cards that we got from the publisher, or it's a bigger issue where it's all copies, but we had an extra newcomer for Square, and it should be in the Pentagon set. So
I might just make a little house on it.
Yeah, but keep that in mind. If for some reason you're like, well, I've got one extra newcomer, that would be what the issue is. Is that game breaking? Not at all, because
you'll probably get rid of it soon anyway.
Number 1, you'll get rid of it soon. Number 2, it's not marked on this side. All cards look like this on this side, as you can tell. And that symbol matters not one bit.
As long as you know it's in your deck.
Long as you know it's in your deck. And things stay on your side anyway. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For gameplay. So on match 1, you're going to sit at the green table. And this tells the cards that you draft. Everyone gets to draft the same type of cards. No one gets an advantage on this. There's no asymmetrical advantage with starting deck or with drafting. Or it really doesn't matter whether you're sitting at one table all the time or whether you are rotating around. It really doesn't matter. There's no home team advantage. So what you're going to do is, the first thing you're going to do is to draft new cards. So it's the deck phase. So move to your park that you're supposed to go to, and then go ahead and draft your cards, taking 5 cards from the A stack, because you see, I can get 2 A cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top 5 cards from the A stack. I'm going to look at them and choose to keep 2 of them. I can take 1 or more of these cards and discard them away and draw new cards to take their place, and then choose your 2 cards. Steph and I have already done that for our first match, so we don't have to worry about that. If you see something with a slash, like for before round 3, you could choose either to take 2 A cards or take 5 B cards and take 1 of those B cards. Round 4, you could choose 2 out of 5 A's or 2 out of 5 B's. You're stuck with 2 B's here, 2 B's or 1 C, and at the last round, 2 C's. So after you have drafted your cards, then you have to decide, of the cards that I drafted and the 6 starter cards, which of these would you want to cull from your deck? There are plenty of reasons to 2 B's or not 2 B's, exactly. So you'll notice that these cards have some of these cards have the same name. Some of these cards have different numbers and names. So what to keep in mind is, whenever you go to war against each other, you have a limit of 6 spots on your bench. When your group gets defeated, it's going to go to the bench. The things with the same card name will sit at the same slot on the bench. So keep in mind, your starter cards consume 4 spots on your bench. So with the first 2 you draft, it really is not a big deal, but later on, it's going to be a problem. So here's how you lose a match. Run out of room to put stuff on your bench. 6 is okay, 7 is a bust. Or run out of cards in your deck and not be able to defeat the other side. In other words, if you do not have flag possession and you do not have any more cards to roll up, then you are done. So let's go ahead, shuffle up our decks. The first thing you need to do is determine who goes first. What you do is you look at who has the highest numbered trophy. Notice we've got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. That's for each round. On the back side of these is always a number of stars. Stars are fans. You're trying to get the most fans.
They all have different ones also.
Yes, so all of the 1s are slightly different. All of the 2s are slightly different. So if I were to have this, and Steph had come over to my table and she had lost, on round 2, and I had this one, I'm going to go first. It's not an advantage to go first.
No, you don't want to.
You don't want to go first. So if we are tied, or if we're either both have nothing, which we do on the first game, or you both have the same number up, you're going to flip this flag. Either the white side or the black side will go for it. I'm basically white. She's basically dark. So we will go ahead and flip this.
You already asked Alexa, but whatever.
Did I? I do not know. That was the last game. So you are going first because the black side came up. So if you are playing with an odd number of players, obviously, if you had 7 people, you're going to have 3 full mats and 1 person who is technically doing nothing. If you have an odd number, you're going to use the robot. I've only played with 4 and 6, so I am not sure how the robot works, but it is going to be an Automa. Aldi just said just a second ago, Aldi from BGG.
He's tough.
He says he is rough. He's rough to play against.
The robot.
The robot, yes. In a 2-player game, there is a slight change to the rules. Basically, with normal play, you play 7 matches, And then everyone who is playing is going to see how many fans that you got from the backs of trophies and from effects that will give you these fan tokens. Whichever two people have the most fans, they are going to go against each other in a final match. There's no drafting before the final match. You just play the final match. So in the game that we played with me and Steph and James and Susan, Steph had 26 fans. I had 28 fans.
Somehow.
So it was Michael versus Steph.
I didn't win like any battles until the end. I won the last two.
Exactly.
And I managed to pull it out.
And then you beat me for the final.
Crazy.
Even though you didn't have those fans, you ended up with the championship.
I had submarine. Yes.
So it was fantastic. So
there's one thing I wanted to mention before we get into it.
I was not yet ready.
Okay.
With the 2-player rules, you do not play a final. It's just sheer number of fans when it's a 2-player game. Also, we're going to play with these face up instead of face down. And if at any point after a match, somebody has 11 fans more than your opponent at the end of the match phase, then you automatically win. So never let your opponent get more than 11 over you. And otherwise, it's going to be just sheer number of fans for the winner. Now, something you wanted to get into.
I'm not sure if you said it or not, so I wanted to reiterate this. When you go to select cards every round, you can also choose to discard any number of cards from your hand.
I did that in the example.
Not from the initial draw, but from your deck of cards. You can get rid of your old starting cards and such.
So then the example.
Okay.
It
wasn't clear to me.
I said with the 2 that you drafted.
Yeah.
And the 6 starter cards that you have, which of these you want to call, and that's why I described. Sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't.
Right.
You don't if you would have so many differently named cards that you run a huge risk of overfilling your bench. But you don't want too few, because if you run out of cards, then you've automatically lost. So there's 2 ways you can lose: overfilling your bench, not having enough people to battle with. And I did mention you can get rid of any of the cards. They don't even have to be starter cards you get rid of. You can get rid of A's, B's, and C's.
Of course.
If they don't match your deck. So shuffling these up, I will definitely sleeve this game.
Oh.
I have not done it yet, but anytime you have a lot of shuffling going on, especially with some cards that won't get played with as much and some cards that will get played with a lot, definitely want to sleeve the cards. That said, everything is in a nice light colored color scheme without dark borders, so you're not going to show wear as quickly on these. So this is how the game is played. Steph is going to flip up her first card.
I'm winning.
It's a 3. She is winning. She has flag possession, right?
With my dog.
Now I have to beat her 3. I have to meet or beat her 3.
Yep.
So in order to do that, I'm going to deal cards one at a time off the top of my deck. I've got a 2. Oh, but look, during the attack, this card has +2. It's worth 4. I'm immediately going to take the flag possession, and the dog goes to the bench.
But now I still have to beat a 2 because it's not during the attack anymore.
Yes. So notice that says during the attack, not during flag possession. Either I am in flag possession or I am on the attack. So slow down, Cochise. She now has 1. She then places another card on top. Of course, if there's any sort of effects, they take effect immediately. Now she is at 4. She has flag possession. Here's the kicker. All that goes together. She now has only a 3. See how this works? Yeah. She did take possession, but now she has to put everything into one little stack. Only the card on top counts for flag possession. I have another gangster. During the attack, this card is +2. I take flag possession, and both the cat and the newcomer go to the bench. She now has 3. She takes flag possession with her pony. And it is my turn. I have a newcomer. I have a champion. I now have 5. I take flag possession. Your pony to the bench. You have a 2. You have 3.
That's right.
You have 4. You have flag possession with a 1 on top.
Feeling about this.
Han Solo's got a bad feeling about this. That's a 1 versus 1. You have your newcomer and a talent. Oh, look, you beat me.
Can you beat me?
Can I beat you? I have a 2. Plus 1 is 3. Plus 3 is 6.
Ugh.
And that's all, but I do have enough to get
no more cards.
Possession, and you have no cards to take.
You get to
see how much better it is, better than war? It is not just plain old war. Steph and Michael, we should have done a prediction. We can still do it.
We're going to do a prediction. I might still win.
Keep in mind, whenever you take these trophies, they stay face down unless you're playing a 2-player game, in which case you got to turn them face up. I'm already 3-0. All right, then you're going to consult your card. Let's go to the standard. Notice this is used only in 1 to 2-player games. You're going to shuffle these up and deal them out. Oh, look, 2,000 already on you. Already.
I don't know why.
10 points on me, 2,000 on you. You can do more than 10 at a time, guys.
Oh, my goodness.
So, keep in mind, this is used for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8-player games. Notice Steph and mine are the same because, hey, that's the only two people who are playing. So, we are drafting again from the A deck. So, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes on top. If these run out, you basically take the look at the discard pile. It's conveniently integrated into the box. And these have stickers on them on the side. You can tell which is the A deck from almost any direction. So even on the backside, you can tell from any direction that this is the A set.
Except top down.
Except top down for sure. All right, I'm going to look at these. God, I don't like these at all.
Grabbing 4 new ones. Let's see if I find something better. Ugh. No.
No. Oh, no.
I should have kept a different card last time. Little did I know.
I'm going to discard these, take 2 more, maybe 3 more. No, 2 more. No. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I see why you would take that.
All in on Steph. Team Steph.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. I don't know if that's a great idea. I did win the other day, though, so you never know.
You did indeed.
Hello, Dr. Sign.
Hi, Dr. Sign.
We are playing Challengers.
I am going to pick this shapeshifter and keep an extra card. It says I may remove a card from my deck to pick an extra card. Well, why not? I'm going to remove them anyway. So I think I will ditch these 2 and remove 3 cards from my deck.
Wow.
Whoa. It's risky.
They could be those 3 cards. I wonder. I think it's 2, 3, and 4 base.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it was. 1, 1, 1.
It does have swings though, so it's possible that.
Yeah, but it's good to have swings in a game like this because you want to be able to win and lose. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. It's fine.
All right. You first.
I am first, which maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of those, but I did. So I'm going to deal this up. I've got a talent. I have flag possession. You have a newcomer.
No.
And a pony.
At least the pony's on top.
The newcomer should be on top. It's better when the pony's on top of the newcomer.
Yeah.
Squish.
Squish.
I have another talent. Look,
very talented.
This is not a base game.
Oh,
Look at that.
I see that.
It's better than a newcomer.
Yeah.
Yes. So I do not have it yet. Now I have it. That is 6. So that's a big waste is what that is.
So I need to beat 2.
Need to beat 2. Put those on your bench.
It's got to go.
And your bench. Here. That's a dog.
I got the dog.
You got it. Doesn't take up a spot on my bench. I love it. How about this cat? Mine.
Newcomer.
A newcomer.
Pony.
That's a pony.
Pony.
That's a shapeshifter. That sucks because that's another 6.
Oh.
Ouch. Wasting my deck.
That's really good for me.
Really good for you. Gangster, shapeshifter. Yeah, should have kept those newcomers. Champion. All right. And that's it, because the dog cannot do it. Should have kept those newcomers.
Left over, which are that and that. Yeah.
You are at? Wow.
We can jump into the B deck and get 1 card, or we can stick to the A deck. And that is what I don't know what to do. I'm going to go with A. See what happens.
You want more A.
Well, I don't know. You're not supposed to know.
I'm thinking. So currently I've got, as you have already seen, I think I have 6 differently named cards. I'm at 0 risk of going over, but I could pick more of the same things that I have in here. But I think I'm going to take a B. I might take a beating. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Oh, that's so rude. I have only had that hit once.
All right, now what?
That's so rude. I've got to try it.
Oh, this is not what I was hoping for.
I've got to do this. Actually, I'm gonna look at other cards just to make sure there's nothing else I'd rather have.
Okay, it's a big risk, everybody. Risk, risk, risk. No risk, no reward. Or actually, when I win, I get worse than he does. That's baloney. A baloney.
It's a bologna sandwich. I'm going to try it. Worst thing that can happen is bad. All right. I'm ready when you are. And you are first. You are first because you have the number 2 trophy.
I really don't. Okay, here we go.
Here you go. How about a 1? That's a con.
2 fans.
Oh, no. That's bad for our little...
Thanks.
Yeah.
I lost it, though.
Get off.
We'll see. Did it.
Pony. That's a cat and pony show. That's a talent.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. How about a...
Oh, excellent.
Wasted that gangster again.
That's great.
Again. Another pony.
Yes. This is going well. Going well.
Shapeshifter. Dang. Wasted again.
I wish it was the other gangster that showed up.
Champion.
Yes.
Yours.
Yeah.
Wow, it's really bad.
Seems good.
2.
Yes.
And
yes.
Again.
Gangster, not helping you this time.
Not at all. Cat.
Did
it. Gangster. Talent.
You're running out of cards.
Cowboy. If this card gets in flag possession, this goes to the bench.
No. Oh, what does that say?
Rescue pod. Flag loss. Remove this card. Put the top from the B on your exhaust pile.
So is it a loss? Doesn't count? I can't do it.
That goes straight to the bench.
3.
You got the cow.
Did he do it?
Yep. And it's a champion.
And I can't beat it.
Womp womp.
That was awful.
How about a 3 from me? Your clown's going to cause me trouble.
It comes up and I get flag possession. Is not bad.
I'm at 7.
All right, now we get 2 A's or 2 B's. I think it's time to jive into the B step.
To jive into the B?
To jive into the B.
Guess what? B's nuts.
B's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, let's see what we got.
No.
Oh, boy. No, I don't like it.
I don't like these at all. I don't like them at all.
All right, let's see what else we got. All right. Okay, not loving it.
Not loving it. I'm going to put these in here and take 3 new ones.
Not great. Now what?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh, I should cut. A step.
Put it in the A hole. Why'd you put it in the A?
Because I got rid of some A's.
Oh, you got rid of some A's.
I have to.
Whoa.
I got to.
You don't got to.
Oh, I got to.
Oh, you got to.
I got to. Oh, man. Oh, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough.
That's like really fantastic is what this is.
I don't know.
That's really fantastic. I get 2 of these. Now I have to decide what to get rid of.
7-4 right now. At least I got some points with my clown. Michael's my clown.
It's probably true. I'm getting rid of this A card.
Mm-hmm.
Put it right in the A hole.
Yep.
You do not have to discard down to a hand limit.
Nope.
That's what makes this so good is that
You could save all your cards.
you could save all your cards, but then your bench gets in trouble.
That's yeah. You might have a killer deck, but if you get 7 different cards in the bench, then it's like game over, man.
Exactly. Game over. Game over.
So it's like you want to keep it low, but in charge.
That's the hard balance of this.
That's why it's great.
Yes. So
You
me first.
3.
Cowboy. It's in flag possession. Top card to the bench.
No.
Yes, my cow.
Oh God, I hate that card.
I like that you hate
I
it.
really don't like that.
That's why I took it. Oh, it's a talent.
Excellent. Gangster.
Knight. During the attack, it has +1 for every trophy. It's a 4.
No, your turn.
Now it's a 3.
Over.
Well, now it is. Hey, look, it's a pony.
Yeah, you run out of space.
Not going to happen. Champion. Beat the champion. 2 3s. Oh, no.
Yes.
Rough.
Yeah.
Another wasted talent.
Gangster.
That's 5 total.
Running out of space.
Gangster. I know you are.
Ugh,
Dog. Cat.
God.
Talent. What this?
Mm.
It's a knight. Yeah. Hey, it's a shock.
Rock the shock.
It's a shock. That's 4.
Not enough.
Not enough. That's another 4.
That's enough.
That's enough. What you got? That's
That-
pony. That's enough.
Meaning I'm not going to run out.
You are not.
You're dead.
But can you do it?
You're dead.
I am dead because of the alien. You did. Sick. We are currently at 10-7.
That happened just perfectly fine.
Yes, it did.
Sometimes the deck just falls into line.
2 Bs.
Or not, it's 2 Bs.
Here's your cards
Hey.
and your question.
So this time, if we're playing with more people, we'd be running around tables and going to new spaces and fighting
New spices?
spices. Cards.
Oh, that's really good.
Why do I get bad cards?
Why do you hate me? Really like that. That's really good. That's really good.
Is it though?
Oh, yes.
Is it though?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Fine. Shuffle up, I guess. I have to start this mess, which is a problem. All right.
Yeah, it does. It does seem like we are so evenly matched that it's coming down to the very end a lot of times. All right. That's a 4 pyro. If you have a single or no card left, take 2 fans. False. Cowboy, it does not get in flag possession.
Yes.
That's and there's a gangster.
Okay.
Bang, pony.
Yes. Hate that cowboy.
Gangster, pow. Alien,
Pow.
knight, 5.
Only during the attack.
Yeah, now it's a 3. 3.
Okay.
2. From the bench, my card in flag possession is +1.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another cook. From the bench, your card in flag possession has another +1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not looking good for you. Now I am 2. You did the comic character. Your next card has +2 during the attack. Nice.
+2.
I have a 6. That's a 7.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh my God.
That's a 3. That's a 6.
Wow. Good job, Shark.
That's a 5. I don't know.
4 and 3.
That's enough.
Can you beat it?
Dog,
Probably.
cat.
Oh.
I am off the edge.
Oh.
I didn't know I had 1 over.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh. Wow. I was not expecting to win that.
6, 12. I'm trying to look. 6, 12, 14, 16 to 7. Not enough. I was not expecting you to win it either.
Really wasn't expecting to win that.
All right, 2 B's or 1 C.
Back to the B's because I gotta.
I'm going to the B's also because
Benched. That's right.
I'm going to look at 3 more.
Yes, me too. Oh my God.
Nope, not good enough. These 2.
What am I doing now? Interesting. I definitely don't want these.
Round 6. You're in trouble, Steph.
Whoa!
Maybe not. Maybe not. This is so fun. I love building the team. Love it. Love building the
What am I
team.
doing with this? Oh my God, it's so
So
bad.
here's the draft. 2 B's or a C. The next one's going to be 2 C's.
Oh. I don't know.
All right, Steph. It's all you.
I guess I have to go first.
You must go first.
Huh.
How about this pony? How about a cat?
He's been doing me well so far.
Champion. Knigget. 6. It's really rough. 3. Cook.
No Cook.
Knight. Yeah, you're in trouble. No Cook. From the bench, your movie cards get +1 during the attack. 4.
No.
It's the gangster. How? He's now a 4. 3. 5 beats him. 4. 7.
No.
If he gets in flag possession, throw him to the bench.
I hate it.
Goodbye, pony. He's a 4. He's a 4. He's a 5. Cowboy gangster. Now he's a
5.
Still, from the bench. No, during the attack, he's a 4.
Okay, so he's a 4.
2, 5. Actually, more than 5. Way more than 5. He is now a
+2.
He is now a 4. He is a 6, 7. Now he's a 4. Yes, he's a 4. Oh, champion. 3, not enough.
5.
Looking for a 5 on this last card, huh?
We'll see. Can he do it? What is it?
It's a cowboy. Can't do it, and that's going to be it. Because you have more than. Yeah, because 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got it. 7, 9,
Wow.
10, 11, and 12, 23 to 7.
Oh.
I could not pull it off.
I took a risk that time.
Did you?
I had more than...
I was hoping my Cowboys would knock you out.
I hate those Cowboys.
I love the Cowboys. But look, I didn't have a bench risk this time.
It's true.
I hit another night, another Cowboy. So I had exactly what I needed. It's not wrong, as you can see, it's not wrong to go over bench limits if you think you can make it. And I ran out several times.
Yeah.
I might have should have kept 1 or 2. But if you keep just a number 2, you end up running the risk of getting a 2 and losing your 4 or your 5 and not ever coming up.
Yeah, that's the worst when you can't win with like a 3 against a 4 and then you pull up a 1 and then it's like the 1 is on top. It's like, oh.
Yeah, if I had had the cooks earlier in the cycle, then that would have made my gangsters able to get the flag and then keep the flag. That was the problem, is that the gangsters can't keep the flag.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
if the cowboy had come up 1 turn sooner and knocked your other guy into the bench, it would have been on my side as well. So there's a little bit of luck, but I like that. I really like that about this game. So it's not always the best team or the best mind.
Right.
There's a little bit of luck that
and
you
have to show up.
but you just have to mitigate the disasters as well as you can. And I think this is a sleeper hit, to be honest.
Yeah, we got to make it a hit
Yes.
for everybody. But what I wanted to say is there are a lot of cards in here that we didn't draft that have really cool abilities. Like look at the top 2 cards, put them at the bottom of the deck if you want, or keep them at the top, or search your deck for a card to put on top. There's a lot of ways to help mitigate that little bit of luck that you might not like.
Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one under your deck and the other on top. Only on flag loss, which means he has the navigator has to get in control of the flag. Remember, because once you have gotten everything, you pile everything into one pile.
It has to be on top.
It has to be on top.
Yeah. It could happen that they just win and then it has possession, but then it's like, if it doesn't, then you're covering it up.
Right. Flag loss. Look through your deck, choose any card, put it on top. Then there's some with a lot of interesting interactions. Put the top 2 cards from the level A pile under your deck without looking at them. That could have made the difference in our game.
Oh, for sure.
2 more level 1 cards, boom, I've taken it, and you have no cards left.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So things like that, they're risky for your bench, but you're putting them on the bottom anyway where maybe they don't matter. And you can just cull them right out at the start of the next adventure, the next combat. So this game has all the things I look for in just a simple, light, party style drafting game. I love it.
It's even more than a party game.
Oh, agreed.
There's more rules here. There's more going on, but it's not like so much where people are going to be overwhelmed. And I think it's just fun to have these little bouts. And I actually think when we talked with Martin that they're going to do more decks. I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, I sort of look at this sort of like I do Unfair, the game called Unfair, which has like the Western set and the Alien set. This is the same thing because I mean, if you look over here at the little outer space symbol, and you've got the horror stuff and the movie stuff and the medieval stuff. There's like and the naval pirate theme stuff. You've got all sorts of different things going on. There's no reason you could not make the same sort of sets, just like Unfair does.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and the circus / clown / whatever. Look, you too can attack with a 5-point rubber duck.
That's awesome. He's so cute.
He's so cute. Once you didn't see a lot of the C deck, but they go from ranges 5 to 10. Is it good to have the C's? Well, how about this?
10-pointer. Wow.
Put the top card of A on top of your deck. Super risky for your bench, but it's a 10. And they've got to knock off your 10. But let's say you go with a 9. Put the bottommost card into your exhaust pile. It's a discard pile next to your draw pile that does not go to your bench, but you also don't have access to it.
I won with this card in our game the other day because it was the final card in my stack.
This was on the bottom of your stack.
My stack. Therefore, I didn't have to exhaust anything.
You didn't have to exhaust anything because you didn't have anything.
So you can figure out how to manipulate your deck to put it at the bottom. That's awesome.
That's the best.
Yeah, because, yeah.
But there's
the 9 at the end.
Right. Now, you'll notice that there are several cards in here that if they don't say anything on it, then there are 4 cards in that of that type. So there are 4 submarines in the C deck. If you see something that says rare, there will be 2 or 3 copies. On the other side of the coin, anything that has 5 or more copies in there, you will see common 5 times, or 6 or 7 or even 8.
Otherwise,
a lot of those
4?
will be, yes, otherwise it's 4. If it's 3 or less, it's rare. If it's 5 or more, it's common. Anything that doesn't say, there's exactly 4 copies. So if you're looking for more, if you're trying to fish in those draw piles, then you'll know how many have you seen. Like those knights. I was trying to get a lot of knights. I was trying to get a lot of cowboys.
It really helps to have
they go together.
Yeah, they sit on your bench nicely
together.
One less thing to worry about.
One less thing to worry about.
A lot of the same type of card.
So that's what really is cool with the draft part. Hello, Room 51 Live, rating with a party of 8. How you doing? What are you playing? So that's the really cool thing about drafting these is that as you're looking at these, you're like, I can put in more of these 3s that will sit nicely on my bench. Or I could take this really nice 5 with this really awesome power. What do you do in that case?
What do you do?
And I think that's what makes this deck builder so much fun. I don't want this to just go under the radar and say, oh, Game of Challengers. Oh, it plays like War. No, it doesn't. It's super fun. And it plays, you saw how well it plays with 2. It plays even better with 8.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yes.
Yeah. I even liked it with 2, but we both really like building up our deck of cards and just going out and see what happens. But it is really entertaining to play with a whole bunch of people too. So definitely a great game.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're really happy to show it off.
Definitely When is this?
Should be Essen.
Should be an Essen release.
Essen release.
But yeah, when we played this back in April, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
You can sometimes just tell.
You just know. You just need to play it.
But yeah, don't just go by, oh, it looks sort of cartoony. No, actually go play it and then see for yourself. See how much fun, what the challenge is from the deck building. Really good, interesting decisions.
I'm not sure this should be in the hot games room, Aldi, but I'm not sure it shouldn't. I just don't know how to present it in the hot games room because you're going to need 2 tables or a big round table or something. I don't know. But I do think it should be known at BGG Con.
Oh, yeah. It said link deleted, but it's really BGG Con without the dot. Uh-oh. It makes it think that it's a link. It's not a link. So, yeah.
But it's super cool.
But yeah, I would highly recommend playing this with a large group. But if you don't have a large group, you see it's fun with just 2.
Yeah.
And sometimes you know that your deck works really well against Steph's, not so well against James's.
No.
And that's actually what happened with us is that
I lost a whole bunch.
Steph could only beat me. And then I end up against her in the finals.
But as soon as I got some C cards in the finals, I was like, ooh, yeah.
No,
I got like a 10, then I got 9s. I'm like, ooh, that really helps for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. Everybody needs to check it out, hopefully.
Challengers from Z-Man Games.
Yeah.
Don't let it go by without trying it. So
we'll be right back.